In this video, we're going to be using the Club Christmas Coquito and the Tedalus Shavette type razor. Stay tuned. Hey there folks, and welcome back for another video. I'm your host CDB, and thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. As always, before we get into the content, a word from our sponsor, Leaf. This video is brought to you by our good friends at Leaf, and you know I love Leaf products. I love using the Leaf, which you've seen me use many times on the channel. I also love using the Twig. You've seen that a lot on the channel as well. If you'd like to save 5%, use discount code IAMCDB right there and save 5% while shopping with the good folks at Leaf. And now, back to the video. And all right, let's get into it today, and we have a good one for you today. Another Christmas edition, and today we're using last year's release from the Shaving Shop Club, which is Ariana and Evans, basically. This is Christmas Coquito, and as you can see on that label, it says right there, the tree isn't the only thing getting lit, so this lady's having a nice cocktail, enjoying the Christmas season. This one is not available this year, at least I haven't seen it, so I'm not going to give you all the notes and everything, but it has a beautiful scent. It's a beautiful quality. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this was released in K2, which is now 2 formulas back. I think Pete has come out with K2E and VR1 since this formula just last year this time. So we look forward to using this today. Beautiful scent, always beautiful quality from Ariana and Evans. You can trust that you're going to get a good quality product at all times. The razor for today is the Tedalus Shavette, and this was sent to me a few months ago by the folks at Tedalus, and it is a very nice Shavette type razor. It takes half DE blades, it takes injector blades, and also Artist Club blades, which I have loaded in here today. It uses magnets to hold it together, and it is a very nice Shavette type razor. And this knurling here is absolutely terrific. It's one of my favorite parts of the razor. It's very grippy due to that knurling. It's very expensive. Shavette, I can't remember what it is. It's over $300, I want to say, but very nice. It's made of 17.4 pH stainless steel, and the scales is made of hard anodized aluminum. It is definitely a very nice Shavette razor, and we look forward to using it on straight or Shavette Sunday. All right, let's get into it. Or is it Saturday? I don't remember. I don't even know what day it is. It'll probably be Saturday. Anyway, let's go ahead and miss the face and get after it. I hope everyone is having a great day so far. I believe this will air on Saturday, or is it Sunday? You never know. I just can't remember a thing. Anyway, we'll go ahead and get busy today. I think normally I do straight shaves on Sunday, but today it'll be Saturday, so no big deal. No big deal at all. We have a nice lather here with the Christmas Coquito. I'll put a photo for you right there while I'm mixing it up a little bit because it's been sitting just a moment. And we look forward to having a great shave today. I'm using the Ariana and Evans synthetic brush. And there's that creamy goodness that you expect from Ariana and Evans. Pretty much everything he makes is good. The other day, I used the VR1 base in Vita After Dark, which was phenomenal. And I was really impressed with it. So much so that I went back and lathered it another couple of times. And then I lathered a couple of other soaps just to see how I felt about it, and it was just so easy to use. I gotta tell you, if you haven't tried that VR1, the vegan, that's pretty new from the Shaving Shop Club, or excuse me, Ariana and Evans, try it. It is really good. And I wanted to lather it sort of next to some other things just to see how does it lather. Is it, in fact, easy to use, like I thought it was, and it was. I love the consistency of it. I love how easy it gives you a creamy lather. And I am just a big fan of that. And I wanted to work with it a couple more times just to see if my initial thoughts were just maybe I was just happy to be using something new, or it was really good. And the bottom line, I concluded, it's just really good. And I used it against some other top vegan soaps. I won't mention who they are because it's not really fair. But let's just say I was most impressed with the VR1. And I would stand by my statement. Where I said in the title of that video, I put VR1, the new vegan gold standard. I really think it is. It's just fantastic, or at least for me, based on my use case and the things that I want. Great slickness, ease of use, good firm consistency. I would put it at the top of the heap. Now this is in, I believe, K2 is what he released it in at the time. So keep that in mind. And all right, let's get busy today. And if the camera focuses on the Shavette, I apologize. That's just kind of the way the camera, it'll tend to focus on the scales, and it's kind of annoying, but you know, it is what it is. All right, there we go. First few strokes, very, very nice. And honestly, we don't expect anything else. This is a really nice, well-built shavette. It is very expensive, there's no question. I can't remember actually how pricey this one is, but it's definitely pricey. So this is by no means an economy shavette. This is meant to be more of a premium offering, sort of like a custom straight razor. It is nice, and I have enjoyed using it. But I always say, you know, when I use anything that's sent to me, the question that I try to answer is, would I pay for this with my own money if I were to have to buy it? And the answer, which I answered with this the first time I used it, is no. It's a little pricey for my taste. I'm not in the market for a ultra premium shavette type razor, honestly. But do I think it's a great quality razor? Yes, I do. I do. But I think the price on it it's rough. It's a rough hurdle for me personally. It may not be for you. I know when I said that, a lot of people commented and said they bought it and it's the best shavette type razor they've ever used, and they were very happy with it, and they have no buyer's remorse. So consider that. But for me, I'm not looking to spend, honestly, I'm not looking to spend $300 for a straight razor or a shavette. So I'm just not in the market for it. But it is a very, very good shavette, I'll tell you that. So that's something to consider, and it'll probably last you a lifetime if cared for. It definitely shaves well as far as that goes. So that's really what we're looking for, isn't it? Something that just works well and meets our needs during the shave. That's what we're really looking for when it comes down to it. Now, I will say something about this soap. I used it, I did not use it last year because it arrived late due to the Christmas shipping. And I'm feeling just a little bit of, just a slight bit of stinging on my face. And I think I'm getting some cinnamon in the notes. And so cinnamon sometimes gets me. It doesn't get me every time. I'd say it gets me about 3.5 to 4 times out of 10 if it's in. And so I'm feeling a little bit of stinging, but nothing that's nothing that I'm concerned about at this point, just slight. So we'll power through this second pass just because I don't have any other soaps down here right now. But I would advise, if you get any sort of stinging, don't press on. What I'm doing today, don't do it. I'm going to press on because I know it's not going to be a big deal. But for you, I would advise you, if you get any sort of stinging, any sort of roughness in your shave, just stop what you're doing and make an adjustment. But today, we're just going to press through it, just because I don't want to go grab another soap and lather it. But it's nothing that's going to be a problem. So this stinging that I'm getting, it's not going to be a problem that will persist. Once it's off my face, once the shave is over, it'll be fine. But I do always recommend, if something is burning your skin or you're getting any sort of sensations that aren't pleasant, then stop doing that. But today, it's one of those do as I say, not as I do, because I'm going to go ahead and make another pass real quick. And I must say, I love this scent, but I think the cinnamon I am a little bit sensitive to cinnamon, but it's funny because it's not always. It's not always. Now, if I were face lathering this and really grinding it in, it would be probably much more uncomfortable. So keep that in mind. If you take an irritant and you grind it in and you scrub it in, it's going to be worse than if you just laid it on your face just like I did. And I have always said that. I don't think bowl lather is a workaround, but you'll get less. If you do bowl lather and you think you might be sensitive to something, you might get less of a reaction than if you're grinding it into your skin. That's just common sense. And so the level of discomfort here is just barely noticeable. So for that reason, I will continue on. But if it was really burning, as some ingredients that you're sensitive to I would just stop, go get something else, and then finish the shave. And that's my that is my official counsel. Stop, go get something else. So again, do as I say and not as I do. Setting a bad example here today. But I know that for me, this will be fine. Face might be just a little red after the shave, but it won't be a big deal or anything that causes any problems. Let's be careful here while we're wielding, excuse me, I can't speak. While we're wielding the sharp blade here, it is difficult to talk like this when you're using a straight razor or a shavette. You know, during your strokes, you'll notice that some people go very quiet during that time, and that's probably what you should do. But I prefer to try to keep the conversation moving. That's just the way I do it. Doesn't mean it's the right way, it's just my way. And so I try to keep, I've never wanted a lot of dead air in videos, so I try to keep the conversation going. Tell you what, this is definitely a nice razor. And I'm digging the scent of this soap as well. It's just a little bit of slight discomfort from what I think is cinnamon. But overall, I do like the way the soap smells. It is a great performer, and you know, you should always have that expectation with the Ariana and Evans. It's going to be great quality. Always. I've never had a bad base or a bad soap experience in terms of quality from Ariana and Evans. It is definitely one of the best products on the market. Arguably the best formulas made. And so there we have it. And I think we've done a pretty good job there. Sorry if I got it too close. We did make an adjustment there, just sped it up a little bit, because there's no need to have that just sitting on my face if I know it's going to turn it red. But anyway, if I have to do any touching up, I'll do it off cam. I'll go ahead and rinse, and then I'll come back and get into the post. Stay tuned. And all right, we are back, and off cam we did a rinse to get rid of the soap, and then we used our Razor Rock alum. There was no stinging there, so that was a nice smooth shave. No nicks, cuts, creepers, weepers, irritation, bubbles, or troubles. Following the alum, we did another rinse, and then we toweled off with our Lancaster towel prior to using the Magic made by Witches, and this is Thayer's Witch Hazel Cucumber with aloe. I had an excellent shave today with the Tedalus shavette type razor. This is a premium razor. It's quite expensive, but I have to say it does a great job. It accepts a variety of blades. It's got terrific knurling up here. Feels good in the hand. Definitely well built. I actually had a great shave from it. Even though I sped that shave up a little bit, I was surprised at how close of a shave I got with this. So if you're in the market for a premium shavette type razor, check out Tedalus. I did enjoy using it today. We also enjoyed the Christmas Coquito, even though I had a little bit of minor burning sensation because of the cinnamon. I think it's cinnamon in this soap. It wasn't bad at all. I enjoyed the quality of the lather. I love the scent. I did get just a little bit of discomfort. And again, folks, my advice is if you get a soap that causes discomfort, just get it off your face and make an adjustment. The adjustment that I made today was just to speed it up and go quickly as to not let it set on my face and potentially cause a problem. I don't think it would have, honestly, any more than a little bit of stinging, but always make an adjustment if you get any sort of discomfort. And again, my adjustment, speed it up. And I managed to get a really nice shave despite speeding it up. So you can get a nice shave even if you up the tempo a little bit, I think. All right, let's finish up with our Mountain Man splash, which we're still trying to use up there. And of course, I forgot to mention we used our Ariana and Evans synthetic brush, and it's in our Lancaster Razorworks brush soaking mug. And we'll finish off with the Mountain Man here. And again, we're trying to use this up, so we're gonna have a pretty good pour here. And this smells great, by the way. I hope you're all having a great Saturday today. I hope the day is wonderful. I hope you are all blessed today. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, I've been your host, CDB, reminding you, it's your shave, do it your way. And as always, God bless.